You want chaos? We've got chaos. Week 2 of the college football season. Here we go. We are in South Bend. Number 5 Notre Dame welcomes in Northern Illinois for their home opener. MAC teams are 0-51 all time against top 5 teams. BMAC 0-51.
I mean, some would say this should be a guaranteed victory for the Fighting Irish. Wait until you see.
First quarter, Ethan Hampton and Tario Brown. 83-yard touchdown. Huskies lead 13-7 at the break. Upset brewing in South Bend. Brown 225 total yards in the score. Notre Dame 2-5 when trailing at the half under Marcus Freeman. Mid-third, Jeremiah Love takes the handoff. 34-yard touchdown. Notre Dame takes the lead 14-13. They closed as a 28-point favorite.
This is where you felt like Notre Dame was starting to really get a hold of this ball game.
Mid-fourth, Riley Leonard intercepted.
Bad throw.
Amarian Knighton. Oh, yeah.
Stay on your feet. There we go. This was huge. Costly turnovers led to Notre Dame taking the L today.
First multi-interception game of Riley Leonard's career. Ensuing Northern Illinois drive. Hampton for the first down.
That's how you go find the six, young fella.
4th and 2 converts. Huge 4th down conversion. Sets up Cannon Woodle for a go-ahead 35-yard field goal. 31 seconds left. It's up, and it's good.
Ice in my veins.
16-14 Huskies in a perfect spot to give the MAC their first win over a top 5 opponent ever. Notre Dame gets the ball back. Mitch Jeter, 62-yard field goal, and it's blocked.
Special teams, you have to be special.
Their second block kick of the game, a massive upset. As time expires, Northern Illinois goes on the road and beats number 5 Notre Dame 16-14. Are you kidding me? No, I am not. Believe it, Northern Illinois out of the MAC with some action, taking it to Notre Dame. Upset 16-14. Their first win against a top 5 opponent in school history. The biggest win in school history. They got $1.4 million to play this game, and they got their biggest win in school history along with it. What a win for Thomas Hammock and Northern Illinois.
Hakeem, run me my money.
Yeah, I'm so proud of our kids, the coaches, just everybody. They believed. They believed. And we came here and got it done. You know, all these guys that have been with our program, been through the ups and downs, and they continue to fight. You know, it's like they my kids. I'm happy for the adversity, to push through. You know, no matter the situation, I just couldn't be more proud. I'm sorry.
Marcus Freeman disappointed. And how about Thomas Hammock? I mean, the emotions from the head coach, for the kids in his program, you got to feel good for Northern Illinois. That is, if you're not a Notre Dame fan, I mean, you're feeling heartbroken right now, and you're feeling like, what the heck just happened? Well, here's some more context. Northern Illinois closed as a 28-point underdog. That matches Northwestern in 1995, the largest upset win by any team over Notre Dame based on the spread in the past 30 years. I mean, this was historic. And Marcus Freeman, that's Notre Dame's 4th loss versus an unranked team. Notre Dame, yikes. Northern Illinois, have a day, kids. BMAC, this is why I love college football.
It's too
right
early
here. It's never too early.
It's too early.
This is incredible. Are you kidding me? Northern Illinois out of the MAC. They got paid $1.4 million to play this game. They go out to South Bend and beat them.
This is amazing. This is what college football is about, because any given Saturday, anything can happen. And that's what we saw today. A group of players from Northern Illinois believing they can do something no one thought they could do. What was the spread again?
28 points.
28 points.
And shouts to Emery, that was his big dog pick of the week.
Shouts out to Emery with that call as well.
Didn't even need the points.
I mean, you didn't need the points. One of the biggest upsets we probably will see in 2024.
Oh, by far.
By far. And the thing is about this matchup is that it's safe to say Notre Dame, they had a victory hangover from a week ago.
Texas A&M on the
against A&M. You know, highlight type ball game. found a way to win, came out in this matchup at home, the home opener, very, very sluggish start, and they just played sloppy football.
2 turnovers.
And Northern Illinois just thrived in those key moments that was presented to them. They forced turnovers, and something that people might not highlight or talk about a lot, 2 blocked field goals. 2 blocked field goals. That's an element in the ball game where some people may take their foot off the gas and get a little bit complacent. And that's where you can make plays. And because of those 2 blocked field goals, that led them to have one of the biggest victories in program history, Hakeem.
It's incredible.
This is what college football is about.
388 to 286. Northern Illinois had 388 total yards. Notre Dame 286. They had more passing yards. They had more rushing yards. They took it to Notre Dame. Look, these are the kind of moments that you're never going to forget as a college football player. And as a fan, as we sit here and watch Northern Illinois taking on Notre Dame, you think it's just going to be a wash. Not all the time. Not all the time. And then you sit here going, and then you're sitting here going, BMAC, how the heck does the 5th team in the nation allow this to happen?
And another thing that you think about in these moments, because when you watch so much college football, you like, they're going to find a way to lose. Notre Dame going to come back. You know, that's what you were thinking. But Northern Illinois never took their foot off the gas. And to your question, how did this happen? They were playing, Notre Dame came out and they were playing with their food. That's what happened.
Eat it. You got to eat the food.
No, stop playing around.
Just eat your food. Finish your dinner.
And I know how, in college, you know, whenever we played against a team that we were the more superior bunch, coach used to always emphasize, there's no reason to make this a 4-quarter ball game, because if you jump out on them early, it's safe to say they're going to be taking their tape off in the 4th quarter. Don't play around with your food. Eat it, take care of your business, and get up out of town. Find a way. And for Notre Dame, they played with their food, came out sluggish, and they took a few blows, and they couldn't come up from those said blows. And because of that, yes, that final blow, that blocked field goal that Northern Illinois was able to produce might be the demise of Notre Dame getting into the playoffs.
Hey, shouts to Ontario Brown for Northern Illinois.
Oh,
I mean, this kid had a day.
20 carries.
225 total yards.
Yeah, 20 carries for 99 yards.
Yep. 2 catches for 126.
I'm going to tell you, the touchdown reception was great because of his vision, and he had a defender in his vision point of catching the football. And for a running back, that was already a very difficult catch. Not to mention you had someone trying to deflect the football, and you still had your focus. Your hand-eye coordination was right in place, and you caught the ball, and you scampered for a huge run. He had 2 receptions for 126 yards. He averaged 63 yards per reception. That's winning football. Chaos in September, the 2nd week of our college season. We're all here for it. Question for you, Hakeem.
I hope Thomas Hammock goes into the locker room and goes, pay me my money.
Yeah, run me my money. That's what he said. Run me my money. Yes, the program got their 1.5, but Coach, I mean, he got his kids to believe, man, and this is going to be a major shakeup in college football.
It's a major
because Notre Dame is that one university, when you talk about having championship-like aspirations, they're not a part of a conference. So anything they do that's positive is highlighted because of their prestige and their tradition. Look at what they did last week. Many felt like, great, oh, this is Notre Dame's opportunity, a 12-team playoff, and you were a top 5, right? And you come back and you lose in this fashion, and it's not like Notre Dame's schedule, Hakeem, is really a gauntlet of super quality, high-level teams, right? They got a few here or there, but they had no room for error, unlike some other teams in SEC play or Big Ten play.
Yep. Marcus Freeman's going to have some explaining to do because
oh my goodness, this might be the worst loss of his career.
You can't have this. You can't have it.
Yeah.
Upset at home by Northern Illinois. Closed as a 28-point underdog. Matches Northwestern in 1995 for the largest upset win by any team over Notre Dame based on the spread in the past 30 years. It is Northern Illinois' first ever win against a top 10 opponent. Heck, it's a top 5 opponent. They were previously 0-8. And Northern Illinois out of the MAC. Have a day, kids.